Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Agozim here. If you're new on this channel, my name is Chiagozim Eziwe. I'm a YouTuber, a student based in Canada. I live in the province of Alberta and I moved here last year. So on this channel I share content about moving to Canada, life as an international student, how it has been for me since I moved here, and any other thing on the side I feel you guys may find interesting, I share on my channel. And if that's what you're looking for, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you so much. Please don't forget to click the notification bell on the right or on the left, I don't know, that tiny bell on that you can just see. Just click on that bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so let's dive right into the video. All right, before I go down into the video, I want to thank you guys so much for 900 subscribers. The last time I sat down here to film a video, I think it was my document video, my visa document video, I had 512 subscribers and now I have 900 subscribers. I'm so grateful. Please, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe. Okay, on this channel I share really detailed and juicy content. Please do well to subscribe. I would like to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of May. That is my mission and I hope you guys help me achieve that mission. Okay, thank you. Let's get down to the main reason why we are here. As the title says, so I'm going to be reading my SOP on my channel today. Tata. So I got tons of requests, people asking me to read my SOP on my channel. I also asked in one of my videos if you guys would like me to read my SOP on my channel, please indicate, and a lot of people showed interest in that. And today I'm going to be reading my SOP on my channel. Okay, so let me just give you guys an overview. The SOP means statements of purpose, study plan, statements of purpose, whatever you call it, but I have a special name for it. I call it a composition about yourself. As you guys know, or if you don't already know, there is no physical interview for Canada visa, like the way the US for US visas, there's like a physical interview where I have like a visa officer and you that is being interviewed. You sit down and you have like a dialogue, you are being interviewed. There is nothing like that. I don't know if this is just for Nigeria or Africa as a whole. I have a friend that is a US citizen that came here. She also didn't have a physical interview, so I think that really applies to everybody. So in your SOP, that is where you like pour your whole heart. That's where you're going to tell the visa officer why you are going to this country, why you're coming to Canada, why you chose your school, why you chose your course, why you're even going to the province you're going to. You could chip that into your SOP. Your SOP, this is where you sell yourself. It's like your resume. Like when you're looking for a job, this is what like your employer could look at and be like, okay, I'm going to employ this person based on this skill set this person has talked about in their resume. So that's what SOP is basically all about. That's where you pour your whole heart in. And with your SOP, if you have a well-structured SOP, believe me, you are on your way to getting your visa. Honestly, if your documents are clean and your SOP is detailed, well structured, everything there makes sense, believe me, you're going to get a visa approval. So today I'm going to be reading my SOP for you guys. So this is what SOP is, like on a general note. So with me here, I have my laptop here. My SOP is here. This is my SOP. Let me show you guys. This is what my SOP looks like. Oh, this is the light reflection. You guys will not really see it. So before I get onto this video, I want to put out a quick disclaimer out there. Everything I share on this video, or I'll be sharing on this video, are based on my own personal experience. I'm not an immigration agent. I don't have anything to do with IRCC. I'm just a normal human being, a Nigerian, an immigrant living here in Canada, living her life as an international student. So let me give you guys a little overview of what my SOP looks like before I start reading it. My SOP has 12 paragraphs. It has 1,114 words, and the paragraphing method I didn't use the traditional indented paragraphing method. What I did was that while writing this SOP, when I want to initiate a new topic, I jump a line and I begin a new topic on the next line. I didn't use the normal indented paragraphing method. Indented paragraphing method is the one that we're used like in primary school, whereby you just leave like a margin, on your exercise book. like let's say like a 2-inch margin, then you start writing. No, in this case that was not what I did. I started from the edge, I wrote till the end like that. When I finished and I wanted to introduce a new topic, I jump a line and I go to the next line and start a new topic starting from the edge. My SOP has a heading, and the heading is written in block letters. It says statement of purpose for Canadian study permit. So I'm going to read the first paragraph now. The first paragraph is just like an introduction, and it says, I am Chiagozim Julian Ezigwe, a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria with the passport number. I wrote my passport number there. I am writing the statement of purpose in support of my study permit application for a 2-year study permit to Canada. I have been admitted into a 2-year practical nursing program at Northwest College, Wetaskiwin Campus, Alberta, Canada, for fall 2022 academic session. I have accepted my admission. I have paid the admission deposit. So if you watched my document video, I told you guys that when I was attaching my documents, I attached a tuition deposit of 1,000 Canadian dollars I paid to my school to reserve a seat. That was when I got my admission. So that's the admission deposit I talked about in the last part of this paragraph. So this paragraph is just me introducing myself. Oh, I've gotten admission and I've paid a deposit, and this is the school. Though they already know this is the school because I attached my admission letter, but I still stated it. I added my passport number. If you want to add your passport number, fine. If you don't want to add it, that's still fine. But in my case, I added mine. So second paragraph. My growing interest in the healthcare profession began in my teenage years. I watched the community nurse in the neighborhood attend to the ailing needs of my grandfather, who is now late. Given that there were only few nurses trained to administer healthcare at the time in my locality, it was really a Herculean task for the nurse to commit time to visiting my grandfather and meeting his medical needs. I had to rise to the responsibility of doing the basic care, like helping him empty his urinary catheter, assisting with perineal care, assisting with bed bath, dressing him up, and fixing his oxygen mask when needed. Attending to the needs of my grandfather during his ailing days increased my zeal to pursue a career in the rewarding profession of nursing. This is the end of the second paragraph. So this paragraph was just me like telling the visa officer, oh, this is actually what made me develop an interest to study nursing. So my grandfather was sick, I was attending to him. So this actually like made me, grew that interest to go into this profession. So this was just what I talked about in this paragraph. So next paragraph. I attended secondary school, in brackets high school, and graduated in, I put the year I graduated from secondary school, having taken the West African Secondary School Certificate examination, full stop. After my secondary education, I worked hard to meet the minimum requirements to be admitted into nursing school, but unfortunately, I couldn't secure the admission at the time. I was instead admitted to study microbiology at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, having met admission requirements. All through my undergraduate years, I knew for a fact that understanding the cells of microscopic organisms will prepare me for a fulfilling career in healthcare, more so in nursing. So in this paragraph, this was basically me telling the visa officer that I actually have a degree, that after my secondary school, I had interest to study nursing. And the way JAMB, if you're from Nigeria, there is a board exam we write called JAMB. And JAMB, if you don't do well in JAMB, they say JAMB has jammed you. So JAMB jammed me. I couldn't go into nursing, but I was admitted into microbiology instead. And I tried to switch and it wasn't possible for me to switch. So I completed my bachelor's in microbiology. So this was me like telling the visa officer, oh, I have a degree in microbiology. I tried to switch to nursing, but it did not work for me. So that was just what I talked about in this paragraph. Next paragraph. My love for helping humanity and giving care to people in need led me to join the Global Health and Awareness Research Foundation GARF Club. I was a member of this club until my first year in the university. During my time at the club, I was privileged to attend various health seminars and workshops aimed at teaching the subjects of health promotion in schools, rural communities, and orphanages. I also volunteered to offer community service to the internally displaced persons IDP camps during a medical outreach through the Amber Obi initiative. My experience from Garth Club and volunteering has enhanced my burning desire to be a patient advocate and to adequately support those who are ill. In 2016, I proceeded to a 6-month industrial training at the University of Nigeria Medical Center in Nsukka, Enugu State, and thereafter proceeded to the National Hospital in Abuja, where I worked in the medical microbiology laboratories. Working in these healthcare facilities helped me develop skills in managing distress situations, built my knowledge base, enriched my communication skill, furthered my understanding of empathy and its application within the healthcare setting. So this paragraph was basically me telling the visa officer that I volunteered, which I did back in 2021. Yeah, back in 2021, I did some volunteering and I mentioned it here. And if you watched my document video, I told you guys that I had a proof of this volunteering that I did. And also I was a member of this club called Garth Club from secondary school. In this paragraph, I also narrated my the experience I had when I did my IT in University of Nigeria Medical Center, UNM Medical Center, and also at the National Hospital in Abuja. So working in these healthcare settings also helped to increase my zeal and also to be a patient advocate. So that was what I basically told them in this paragraph. The next paragraph: these experiences have sharpened my mind and spurred me to pursue the profession of nursing with the aim of helping humanity and providing the service the world desperately needs. Next paragraph: to become that great nurse I aspire to be, it has become imperative that I choose a school that focuses on instilling character, excellence, and discipline in her students. A school that delivers the best curriculum and places a premium on research. Accordingly, I choose Northwest College for my studies owing to the size of its practical nursing program, one of the largest practical nursing programs in Canada, and the quality of its graduates. Not only does the college train students to provide compassionate care and highest quality of service in various healthcare related scenarios, but also aims to equip the students with flexibility to adapt to the modern workforce. In this paragraph, I basically told the visa officer that this is the reason why I chose my school. I've done my research and I know that their practical nursing program is also a very, is a very good one, and they also have like quality graduates across Canada, and this is the reason why I chose Northwest College. Like, tell the visa officer this is the reason why you're going to this school. I'm going to this school because they have ABC. They are good at ABC. This is why I'm going to this school. This is the reason why I decided not to study in my home country. This is the reason why I decided to pay this so much money to go to this particular school. Please don't remove this from your SOP. It's very, very important. It's one of the ingredients that you need in your SOP to be able to like convince the visa officer that this is the reason why you're going to this particular school. Next paragraph: I am of firm belief that the quality of education and practical exposure to the Canadian healthcare system will enable me to succeed as a nurse in Nigeria. My country is a developing country whose health sector is struggling. Albert Einstein once said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." Therefore, to solve the problem and challenges in Nigeria's healthcare sector, I need to learn, train, and be exposed to the best healthcare system. Next paragraph: Canada is one of the top countries in the world in terms of delivering quality healthcare, so I would like to learn from her seasoned professionals. Also, the suitable learning environment and cultural diversity will help me interact and learn from people from different countries and diverse backgrounds, hence my preferred study destination. In this paragraph, I told the visa officer this is the reason why I chose to study in Canada. I decided to study here because of these reasons. The healthcare sector is sound, and it's not a lie, it is sound. The healthcare sector is sound. I want to learn from professionals, from seasoned professionals, and it would help me from the knowledge I will gain from these professionals from studying in this country. This knowledge will help me work in Nigerian healthcare sector, and I also use this knowledge to make some improvement in the Nigerian healthcare sector, which is one of the reasons that influenced my choice to go into nursing. So this was just me telling the visa officer that this is the reason why I want to come to Canada. Canada has like a good healthcare system. They have like a lot of professionals that I could learn from. So it's very important that you tell the visa officer that this is actually the reason why you chose Canada. This is the reason why I did not choose US. This is the reason why I did not choose Australia, New Zealand, any country in Europe. This is why you are coming to Canada. And this is why you chose your course, and your course is in relation to the reason, like they tally. The reason why you chose your course tallies with the reason why you are going to Canada. Do you understand? So don't just say verbatim, go straight to the point and hit the nail on the head. Okay, so the next paragraph, so this paragraph is basically me talking about funding. So this is how it goes. In relation to the funding of my studies, I am delighted to have the person that will be sponsoring me. I put the person's name and the person's relationship with me, who has always sponsored my education in the past as my sponsor, and who not only understands the importance of quality education, but also knows how passionate I am about the nursing profession and the nursing system in Nigeria as a whole. I also have personal funds I listed the personal funds that I have, which was gifted to me by, I put the person that gifted me the money and my relationship with the person to support my education. With these resources at my disposal, through my sponsors, I put my sponsor's name, through my sponsor's generosity, my dream to be a nurse and to improve the quality of Nigerian nursing system, you see the light. I am committed to making the best of what this opportunity presents, and I promise to be of great conduct during my study in Canada, which I'll be. After my studies, I plan to utilize the knowledge and skill set developed from my studies to be an agent of change and improve the nursing practice in Nigeria, providing the quality care for all in the healthcare system in my home country. I will contribute my quota to the local communities which my passion was birthed, and be a solution provider of the primary healthcare in Nigeria. So this paragraph is me basically telling the visa officer, this is the person that is going to be sponsoring me. This is my relationship with the person, and the person has always sponsored me in the past. I also went ahead to tell the visa officer that I had personal funds. I stated what the amount of that personal funds, and also the funds came as a gift. And I also stated the person that gave me the gift and my relationship with the person. Okay. Also, I chipped in that I'm going to be going back to my home country when I'm done, also in this same funding paragraph. Don't forget to put that in your SOP, because obviously they want you to write it in your SOP. You may not want to go back. Am I going back? I don't know. But please write it in your SOP. Don't forget. Next paragraph. In relation to family and home ties, my parents, brothers, and sisters all reside in Nigeria. I have no family in Canada. I have a small hair growth oil business here in Nigeria and run a YouTube channel to promote my products. Please see the hyperlink to my YouTube channel. I put the link to my YouTube channel here in this particular paragraph. In addition, my passion to give back to my community through provision of qualitative healthcare service upon graduation is a testament of my intention to return to my home country after my education. So here I hit that nail on the head, that I'm going to be going back when I'm done studying. I also told the visa officer that since I graduated, this is what I've been doing. Okay, I have a hair growth business. Can you see my hair? I use my products. I have a hair growth business and I make my own products. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about my products. I talk about hair, and which is true. I also dropped the link to my YouTube channel here in case they would like to check. I also told the visa officer that every member of my family reside in Nigeria I don't have any family member in Canada, and I actually don't have any family member in Canada. If you don't have a family member in Canada, or if you have a family member in Canada, if you'd like to include that in your SOP, you can. Remember, your SOP is a composition about yourself. Do not overshare. Anything you think that is not necessary that could put you into trouble, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't put it in my SOP. Final paragraph. I will be highly elated if my application is granted. Having provided relevant documents and explained the circumstances surrounding my intention to advance my education, I look forward to a favorable response. Thank you. Chiagoziem Julian Ezibe. So guys, this is the end of my SOP. I think I'm going to put a screenshot of it, maybe on the side when I'm editing this video, so you guys can see what my layout looks like. So before I say bye, I have a few things to chip in. What I want to say is that, like I said earlier, anything you feel like is not necessary, that shouldn't be inside the SOP, please don't put it. Okay, there's something called TMI, too much information. Don't write things that will put you in trouble. Don't write things that will make you go out of your way to start looking for documents to prove a point that, okay, this was what happened and all of that. Okay, just do your thing, write your SOP, calm down, take your time and write your SOP. Okay, when I wrote my SOP, it took me a long time to write my SOP, and when I finished, I gave it to 2 people that were close to me. They read the SOP and gave me serious criticism, and serious corrections. You can also do that. Please don't give your SOP to someone to write for you. If you can write it yourself, please do it. Then you can give it to the person to help you and make some corrections and also correct your tenses. This thing is very, very important. Okay, I've heard situations whereby people give their SOP to people, and for people that have been writing SOP over and over, they could recycle the SOP and give you an SOP they've written for someone before, and that could make you get a visa rejection. Okay, I hope my SOP helps you to draft your SOP. I hope it helps you to, it gives you a guideline on how to draft your SOP. I hope this video helps someone that is planning to Japa, that is planning to come to Canada to study. And I always pray for you guys. And if you are planning to come here and you're planning to write your SOP, you're planning to put in your application, I pray that your application is going to be granted in Jesus' name. Amen. So guys, if you have any question concerning the SOP I just read now, please do not hesitate to drop comments in the comment section. Please, I would really appreciate, drop your comments in the comment section, so that maybe if another person has that particular question, I don't have to reply to people at the same time. Okay, before I go, if you have any video suggestion, anything you would like me to film, anything you would like me to talk about on my channel, please drop it in the comment section. I need video ideas. I finished my 2nd semester. Actually, I finished my 1st year in nursing school, and right now, not like I'm totally free. I'll be starting my clinicals on the 8th of May, and I'm kind of busy. I also have a job now. Okay, if you guys want me to film about my experience getting my first job in Canada, say yes. Just drop it, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to film it. Okay, so guys, I've come to the end of this video. If you've not yet subscribed, please, how can you finish listening to this SOP and you don't want to subscribe? Please now, help me now, please just click the subscribe button, share with your friends, anyone you know that'll be moving here anytime soon. Please don't hesitate to share my videos with them, and I really appreciate that, and God will bless you. Okay, so I've come to the end of this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All right, I'm going to catch you guys in my next video. Keep being awesome, keep being lovely, keep being an amazing person, and bye.